Hi, Jason Baker here with the Jason Baker team at Keller Williams, Western Montana. And today we're going to be covering exactly what's going on in the Missoula market because everyone wants to know, and also what's going on down in Ravalli County, down the Bitterroot. Okay, so we're going to start with some market updates like I said. In Missoula County as a whole, right now we have 601 homes for sale. That's all of the towns cumulative in Missoula County. Right now, there's so that's 601 homes for sale. Now, there's 340 homes that are currently under contract. All right, so 601 homes for sale, 340 under contract. All right, so it's doing pretty good. I mean, the market's definitely, now we have a real limited inventory out there, and I think that's why the numbers are down just slightly from last year. In the county year to date, so 2017 from Jan 1 until today, okay, in September, 1,190 homes have sold in Missoula County. The average sale price is $271,000, okay, and that's obviously up from last year as well, which all sellers like to hear. What's going to happen next year? Well, nobody exactly knows, but we're going to play it by ear. One thing we have to be careful of is, are these interest rates going to go up, and what's that going to do to the affordability? Okay, now let's drill down a little farther and let's talk about the actual town of Missoula, or the city of Missoula. Currently, there's 384 homes. Now, when I say these are residential homes, so these could be single-family resident homes, these could be manufactured homes, these could be condos or townhouses. Those are the four categories. 384 homes in the town of Missoula that are for sale. There's 277 pending or under contract. Basically, they got a contract, they've accepted it, and they're negotiating through that process, okay? So far, year to date, last year, the whole entire year, there's 976 closed so far this year, okay, at a $270,000 average. Now, that's a little lower than the county as a whole, and because typically as you go out, you get a little bit more acreage than you do right in Missoula. Therefore, sometimes the prices can be higher, okay? Last year, 1,292 homes total all year from Jan 1 to December 31st sold in Missoula proper, okay? Now what I want to do is I kind of want to switch gears and I want to go to what's happening down the Bitterroot Valley. A lot of my business I do down there, okay, and currently, so there's two basic areas of the Bitterroot. You have the upper Bitterroot, which I consider Florence and Stevensville, or North Bitterroot, and you have the lower valley, which is Corvallis and Hamilton. So we'll concentrate on those four towns. So right now in the upper Bitterroot, Florence and Stevensville, we have a $378,000 average sale price, average list price, okay? So far this year in those two towns, 182 have sold, and an average price of about $284,900. You can see the median home price and the actual sale price. There's a big gap there. Okay, the highest sale being $775,000 that I could find. Now we're using the regional MLS for data. Now here's something that I want the people that have homes that are worth more than $400,000 to pay attention to in Florence and Stevie. Is half of the homes for sale, okay, so if there's 160 active right now, over half of those are over $400,000, okay? So we're showing a major influx of higher end homes, which ultimately will lead to the ones who have to sell to have to get very competitive in order to sell them, okay? So far, year to date, 182 homes have sold, okay, year to date. Last year, up until this date, 197 have sold. So we've got about a 15 or 16 home difference over last year end over end. And the reason for that, I believe, is limited inventory and more in that higher echelon that just aren't selling, okay? No real signs. I mean, I think the Florence and Stevensville are really rocking for us right now. Now, of course, we've had this incredible fire going from Lolo all the way down into Stevie, and who knows, maybe it'll go all the way down to the Salton Sea in California before we know it. Hopefully the rain in the next 2 days will help that. That is affecting in all of the Bitterroot Valley home sales. In a lot of places they can't even get an insurance policy right now, so a lot of the closings are delayed. So if you have a home for sale down in the Bitterroot, you're going to have to be a little bit patient as Mother Nature takes its course. Okay, let's talk about the lower valley right now. So Corvallis and Hamilton, there's 211 active sales, so more than the upper. but there's only 50 pending right now. Okay, only 50 pending. That's really low, considering, I mean, the amount of agents that are down there and the amount of homes that are listed. Okay, 195 sales only have been reported this year, but that is up from last year where they had 171 sell. Okay, but listen to this: the average pending price is only $244,000. Okay, this shows a real disturbing trend for me as I look at this. For higher end homes in the valley, okay? 110 of the 211 are higher end homes, over $400,000, okay? And most of those are way over $400,000, okay? Again, in order to sell in that price range, you're gonna have to get very competitive, okay? The highest pending home right now that I could see down there in the regional MLS was $535,000. Okay, so for all the people that are over that $500,000 mark, get in for a wild ride right now. There's a lot of competition out there that you're going to be dealing with. So anyways, that's your market update for Missoula County and Ravalli County. If you have any questions for me or anybody on my team, please give us a call and we'll be happy to help you. The number and everything is below. And we look forward to serving you. And again, if you have any questions, please just reach out to us via phone, email, or text. Thank you very much.